He's a prospect of the Montreal Canadiens. He is Seattle Thunderbirds forward Jared Davidson. Jared, appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on being drafted by Montreal. First of all, let's go back to draft weekend. Let's tell me your thoughts. I mean, you hear your name called by the Montreal Canadiens, a storied NHL franchise. What was that moment like for you and for those close to you?
Yeah, thank you. It was pretty special. I was actually at home watching it on the TV, and funny enough, they were on commercial when I ended up getting drafted. So I had no idea. I had a few people call me, and my agent called me right away and kind of said, "Congratulations, you've been picked." And I had no idea. So then the TV came back on. It came off a commercial, and I saw my name on Montreal. So it was pretty cool for me and my family, and to be able to celebrate that with them.
I mean, tell me about the Habs, an original six team, a Canadian franchise as well. It's certainly a pretty prestigious team to be going to.
Yeah, I mean they've been around for so long. They've got so many cups. It's pretty cool. Being in Montreal last weekend, it was pretty cool to see all the history and all the players that have kind of been through that organization and all the success that they've had. It's pretty exciting.
Tell me a little bit about this draft experience for you, Jared. I mean, we'll get to your season with Seattle in a moment, and we'll get to the development camp too. But for you especially, is this being recognized and being selected by Montreal in the draft this year? I know you're probably going to say that it's just the start and the hard work starts now, but at the same time, take me through what it felt for you to be recognized and to have a team put some stock and some faith in you here at the pro level.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it all just starts now. It's just the stepping stone into the next level. But to get here, it's been a journey. Being a double overager, I've been passed up a couple times on the draft. So kind of keep working hard and kind of having that success come later. It was kind of cool. It was super special to me, especially to be called by Montreal.
Development camp. You got to take part out in Quebec last week as we speak right now. What was that experience like? You pretty much jump into the fire as far as your first kind of professional camp experience with the Habs, but take me through the days and week or so that you spent out there and what you took away from it.
Yeah, it was super fun. Long days. We started very early in the morning, ended up late at night, but it was super fun. We skated a couple times and kind of got to meet the staff and how they run their team and how their culture is. So it was extremely special to get out there and kind of just see how they do things and to kind of put names to faces, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it.
Take me through your season with Seattle, because we look at you and your numbers jumping off the page for the Thunderbirds in 2021, 22, and really kind of developing into a leader for that group and going on a long playoff run. When you look back on the season that you had with the T-Birds, what are some of the things that you think helped contribute to the success that you and your teammates had on the ice?
Well, I think we were such a close group. I think every single one of us loved each other, and I think that really showed in the playoffs, especially being down a couple series in a row, making it back to Game 7 and then making it through that series. So I think having just such a close group and everybody enjoyed being at the rink together and kind of just enjoyed having each other's company was huge for us. I think we did have such a good team, and our general manager made a couple good big trades for us, and Sikorsky coming over, and it made a big difference for us. I think we knew we had it in us, and then getting those extra pieces made it even easier for us.
How special was it, given that you guys are such a close group, to have been able to share draft weekend with Kevin, Reed, and Jordan?
Oh, it was awesome. Those guys worked so hard, and you could just tell that they wanted to get drafted, and they put all the work into it. So having those guys go, I couldn't have been more happy for them, especially for Rito and Kevin going in the first round, and then Gus going to Vegas. It was awesome. It was super fun to watch the draft and see those guys get picked up.
Lastly, as we look ahead, we're plus minus a month or so away from the start of camps and NHL camps, WHL camps, potentially AHL camps for you as well. What kind of things are you focusing on in terms of your development over the next days, weeks, month or so in advance of camp season in the fall?
Yeah, I think it's a big mix of everything. Just trying to get a little bit bigger, stronger, faster. Especially getting faster because if you can't play with speed, you can't play the game. So kind of working on the speed and skating part of my game, and then trying to bring that into camp and be ready as possible.